Hello, my name is Ryan Lichtefeld, and I'm a member of the Mortgage University, sponsored by Midwest Mortgage Capital. Today is April 15th, and we are bringing you our next installment of our Friday Guideline Update. Today's topic is an exciting one, FHA appraisals. There's always a lot of confusion about whether or not a house can and will pass an FHA inspection, and we want to give you just a quick couple of minutes on our ideas on what an FHA appraiser is going to look for, and also some ideas for sellers who are looking and getting an FHA appraisal on what they can do to prepare their house before the appraiser comes to look at their house. Please enjoy and have a great day. FHA appraisals. We want to give a brief presentation on FHA appraisals because there's a lot of confusion on there about what is going to be required of the inspection or the appraisal, and we want to make sure we help clear that up. We're going to start with a lot of the confusion comes in that people are scared of them. People are scared of an FHA appraisal, and we want to make sure that really doesn't need to be the case anymore. There was a time when they were difficult and they were much different than a conventional appraisal. But since 2006, a lot of the old laundry list of items that needed to be fixed no longer are an issue. A couple of the things we've put on this presentation. First of all, worn or soiled flooring. Not really much of an issue. It's more of a cosmetic issue that an FHA appraiser is not going to be concerned about. If there's paint chipping on a home built since 1977, again, not much of an issue. Unless there's exposed wood, that might be an issue that an appraiser would comment on. Even termite inspections are not required on an FHA appraisal. Basically, cosmetic issues aren't as big of a deal as they once were. So we want to make sure that you don't really need to be scared of an FHA appraisal. But there are some things that you do want to be aware of. Things that FHA appraisers look for. First of all, they want to make sure that the heating and the cooling systems are operational. They want to make sure the appliances are in working order. They also are looking for major plumbing issues. Not a leaky faucet, not a big deal, but if there's major plumbing issues, they're going to comment on it, and that is going to have to be fixed by the seller. One of the comments we continue to get as we researched this presentation is that the water pressure must be adequate. Also, the roof has to have a minimum economic life of 2 years or more. Any drainage issues, meaning if the water does not drain properly away from the house, an FHA appraiser could comment on that. And finally, if there's a lot of debris in the crawl space, major debris problems in the crawl space, an appraiser may comment on that. What else they look for, and this is their main point whenever they go out to do an appraisal, is they're looking for health and safety issues. If there's peeling paint on homes built prior to January 1, 1978, then there's a lead paint issue, and that paint's going to have to be scraped, and that item is going to have to be repainted. If there's doors or windows that don't work, that's a safety issue, and also if there's handrails, if there's no handrails on an open stairwell of 3 or more steps, that's going to have to be corrected. How can you prepare for an FHA appraisal? First of all, make sure the water and the power are turned on. Also give clear access to crawl spaces. An appraiser is not going to inspect the crawl space in much detail, but they do need to at least get their head and their shoulders into that crawl space to make sure there's not major debris problems there. One of the things that we want to make sure you can do is talk to the appraiser. He's going to contact the real estate agents and the seller to get access to the house. When he does that, ask him what specific things he's going to be looking for and what specific things he'd like to have done before the appraisal. And prepare the house as if you were preparing for an open house. Make an impression on the appraiser. If he likes the house better, he's probably going to appraise it for a couple $1,000s more. The other thing you can do, and this is again a health and safety issue, is you can put up signs in the bathroom to make sure people know exactly what items in the bathroom are for. Alright, that was my attempt at humor. I don't know if I failed or not, but it was my attempt. But that really concludes our presentation on FHA appraisals. If you have any questions, give us a call at the numbers listed here or visit our website 24 hours a day. Have a great day.